Hello friends, welcome to knowledgealla.com. Today I'm going to explain about how to debug a program in Eclipse. So I will show you how to debug program and how you can change the variables value at runtime. So there are various ways you can change the value at runtime. That is very helpful. In many occasions I observed many people ask how to change the value of the variable at runtime because they want to test with various scenarios. Suppose there is a one number variable and it accept negative value, positive value, and zero value. So if you want to test that program, you have to test three times. So in place of that, or maybe that there is a big data set is required to test that program. So in place of that, what you can do, you can change the value at runtime. So first time you can put the value as a positive, and then next time you can put value as a negative, and then zero. So it will be very easy and fast test. And also sometimes it is required to change the value from true to false. So because you don't want to change some properties value which is available in your database. So here it is very easy to debug any program in Java for using the Eclipse. Just right click in your program, but before running your program in the Eclipse in debug mode, you have to put the breakpoint. What is breakpoint here? Breakpoint is nothing but you are making sure your program will stop here. So how you put the breakpoint? It is very easy. Just double click. So once you double click on any number of line, it will come as a one dot. So if you put your mouse cursor over the dot, then you will see a line break point and then where it is. So like right now I have two breakpoints here at line number 33 and line number 35. Okay, so how we will debug this program? It is very simple. Just right click on your program uh, when it is open in your Eclipse and then run as a Java program. So if you are running as a Java program, it is not a debug. So it will simply execute and give you the result. Or if any input is required, it will stop there as long as you are not entering the input value. So here, this is the option. So debug as Java program. So once you are clicking this option, click as a Java program, debug as a Java program, then your program will start as a Java as a debug mode. And also it will ask to you to change the perspective as a debug mode. So once I click on Java program, then it will start executing this program. Okay. So here I have one input, that's why it is asking for input. So before that, you can change the perspective of this view as a debug view. So if you see here in the right hand corner, if you see this is a debug. So bug, and once you click on this, then your debug perspective will open here. So this is typically called as a debug perspective. So here we have variables panel and breakpoint panels, and we have debug program information here. So so right now I have multiple breakpoints in multiple programs here. So this is a variables. So right now we don't have any program in it, our program is not started executing as it needs one input. So once we will provide input and some variables need some value, then only you will see the value here, and then I will tell you how to change the value. Okay, so I'm just putting some random value like 1 2 3 4 5 and hit the enter button. Once I hit the enter button, then our breakpoint will stop at the line number 33 because our first breakpoint is here at line number 33. So once our breakpoint is stopped here at this variables, we will get some values here under the variable panel. So here under the variable panel, if you see, I entered the value for and it was 4.6. If want this number, but you don't want to execute this program again, then how you can change this value? It is very simple. This is the first way how you can change the value at runtime. So this is called runtime because your program is still in execution mode. It is not completed yet. So you have breakpoint. That's why it is it stops here. So if you want to change the value, you can just double click, and then you will get this field as a edit mode. So you can delete this value and put some other value and hit the enter button. So once you hit the enter button, then your value will change. And also, if you want to change a value, if you put your mouse cursor over the number, then you will see the updated value 13400. So earlier this value was something else. So here, if you want to change the value at runtime, so this is a one way. So using the variable panel, this is called variable panel. Using variable panel, you can change the value. Also, if you right click here at that point, that number, and go here, so you can check the value here like this. So if you want to check the value, you don't want to see the variable panel, then right click and inspect. So using inspect, you can see the value, and also you can watch the value. So once you click on watch the value, then you will get one more window that is called expressions panel. Expressions panel. Okay. So through this expression panel also you can change the value. Okay. So how you will change the value here? Through expressions, uh, edit watch expressions, evaluate watch expressions. So once you click here, oh, this is. So once you click on the variables, then you will get one more window, just bottom of that, and then here you can change the value again. So I am giving 66 and hit the enter button. So once you hit the enter button, and you have to click on this. Let's see how is this. Okay, so this is the one way to see the value, and also there is a one more way that is called display panel. So display panel is very important here. So how you will get this display panel? There is two ways to get this display panel here. You just right click on the number on the variables which you want to change, then you will get here watch, inspect, and display. So once you click on this display, then this display panel will come here. Okay, and also you can get the display panel using the Windows option. So click on window, go to show view, and from show view you will get the display here. Okay, if you are not getting this display along with console, debug, and these options, then click on others and type the display here. So once you type the display, then you will get this value, this display panel. You click on OK, then your display value or display panel will come. What is the importance of display? So there are this display panel is very important and it is very powerful in compared to variable panels. So there is a date field. Okay, so if you want to change the date field, there is a complexity. So you won't be able to change the date field value using this variable panel, but using display uh, panel you can change those values, and also you can change the number here. So how you will change? You just write the expression like this, and then select this expression and click on execute. Once you click on execute, then this number value will change here. And there is one more benefit of display. You can write some kind of mechanism here. So suppose you don't want to execute simple, you don't want to assign a simple hard-coded value, you want some logic to generate the number. Then suppose I'm saying number into number into 2, okay, and then execute this value. So once you execute this value, then your number value will change to their respective calculations, whatever calculation is there. So this is the main benefit of display panel. You can write some kind of code here, and based on that code, your variables value will change. And also, if you want to run some kind of piece of your code, you can use this display. I think this is the way to change the value while you are debugging your program. And these are the options here. This is resumes, and this is a step into and step over. Step over means you will go line by line, and once your program is end, it will finish the execution. If you don't want to debug anymore this program, just click on this and it will complete. Hope you like this video. Thanks a lot for watching videos on knowledgealla.com. Thanks a lot.